Ever wonder why your brain feels exhausted, even when you barely moved all day? Why conversations feel flatter? Why silence feels unbearable? Why your attention keeps drifting back to a glowing screen, like your mind is searching for oxygen? Something strange is happening to human consciousness. For the first time in history, millions of people are emotionally interacting more with algorithms than with actual humans. And the terrifying part is, your brain cannot fully tell the difference. AI is not just changing technology, it's quietly changing the architecture of your mind. You feel it, don't you? That strange psychological fog after hours online. You scroll for stimulation, then somehow end up emptier than before. Your brain absorbs thousands of fragments every day. Artificial voices, AI-generated faces, predicted desires, infinite recommendations, synthetic intimacy. And slowly, reality itself begins feeling emotionally thinner. You reply to messages while half distracted, watch videos while thinking about other videos, open apps without remembering why. Your mind no longer rests, it hovers, like a browser with too many tabs open. Carl Jung once warned that people become fragmented when they lose connection with the deeper self. But modern fragmentation is different. This isn't just emotional repression, this is cognitive overstimulation at a scale the human nervous system was never designed to survive. And AI is accelerating it faster than most people realize. The human brain evolved through friction, real conversations, awkward pauses, uncertainty, eye contact, patience. But AI removes friction, instant answers, instant entertainment, instant validation, instant emotional simulation. And your brain adapts frighteningly fast to convenience. This is called neuroplasticity. The brain reshapes itself around repeated behaviors, meaning the more time you spend interacting with predictive systems, the more your nervous system begins craving predictability everywhere else. Real life starts feeling too slow. Real relationships start feeling emotionally expensive. Boredom becomes intolerable. Silence becomes threatening. You stop experiencing reality directly. You start consuming simulations of reality instead. And this creates something psychologists are only beginning to understand: digital isolation. Not physical isolation, psychological isolation. You can be constantly connected while feeling internally unreachable. But here's what makes this dangerous. Digital isolation rarely feels dramatic at first. It feels normal. You tell yourself you're learning, researching, relaxing, staying informed. Meanwhile, your nervous system remains permanently overstimulated. The default mode network, the brain system tied to self-reflection and identity construction, becomes overloaded. Instead of helping you process life, it traps you inside endless loops of internal commentary, replay, prediction, comparison, self-monitoring. You begin observing your life more than living it. And AI intensifies this because it mirrors human interaction with unnatural efficiency. It responds instantly, learns your preferences, adapts emotionally, anticipates needs before you express them. Your brain interprets this as connection, but psychologically, something important is missing: mutual vulnerability. Real relationships require uncertainty. AI relationships do not. And over time, your nervous system may begin preferring emotionally controlled interactions over emotionally real ones. This is where loneliness becomes strange. Not loud loneliness, quiet loneliness, functional loneliness, the kind hidden beneath productivity and constant stimulation. You might notice it showing up in subtle ways. You struggle focusing during real conversations. You feel emotionally detached, even around people you care about. You compulsively check your phone during moments of stillness. You consume self-help content endlessly while feeling emotionally unchanged. You feel mentally crowded, yet emotionally distant from yourself. These are not personality flaws. They are nervous system adaptations. And honestly, your brain is not weak for responding this way. It's human. Human beings were never designed to process infinite information streams. Your ancestors recognized maybe a few hundred faces in a lifetime. Now your brain absorbs thousands in a single afternoon. Your nervous system never evolved for algorithmic warfare. Because that's what this really is: a battle for attention, a battle for emotional dependency, a battle for psychological immersion. Seneca once wrote, "The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. But modern anxiety is different. Now the future arrives every second. Alerts, updates, predictions, notifications. Your brain never fully exits survival mode. And eventually, something tragic happens. You lose contact with your inner silence. Not external silence, inner silence. The place where identity forms. The place where intuition speaks. The place where loneliness transforms into self-understanding instead of panic. Many people today are not afraid of being alone. They are afraid of being unreachable by stimulation. That's the new addiction, not pleasure. Escape from psychological stillness. So what does healing actually look like in an age of artificial intelligence? It begins with reclaiming your attention. Because attention is not just focus. Attention is identity. Whatever consistently captures your attention slowly shapes your inner world. Healing means teaching your nervous system that it no longer needs constant stimulation to feel safe. It means allowing boredom to exist without immediately anesthetizing it. It means rebuilding tolerance for slowness, real conversations, long walks, silence without distraction, reading deeply instead of skimming endlessly. Inner child work helps you understand why overstimulation became comforting in the first place. Shadow work helps you confront the parts of yourself hiding beneath distraction. Nervous system regulation teaches your body that peace is not emptiness. And slowly, your mind begins returning to itself. Not all at once, but gradually. Like hearing your own thoughts clearly after years of static. The goal is not to reject technology. AI is not evil. But unconscious immersion is dangerous. Because if you never disconnect, you eventually lose the ability to hear who you are underneath the noise. Carl Jung once said, "People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls." And maybe modern digital life has simply become the newest way to run. But your soul is still there, beneath the scrolling, beneath the stimulation, beneath the algorithmic fog, waiting. So tonight, before opening another app, sit quietly for a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time your mind felt truly yours? Not distracted, not optimized, not consumed, yours. Because the goal is not to become less human in the age of AI. It is to remain human inside it. And if some part of this felt painfully familiar, comment yes, not for engagement. Just to remind yourself you're still awake enough to notice. You have not enough humanizer words left. Upgrade your surfer plan.